Okay, this is day one. Today, I'm choosing to become the observer, not the reactor, not the autopilot version of me, and not the person who's attached to her old patterns that keep her small. And I know a big part of this journey is letting go of the old me. And see, that's where most people get stuck, because detaching from who you think you are, the old stories, the memories, the old patterns, that is extremely hard, especially if you've been extremely attached to your identity for a long time. But one thing I know for certain is the old me won't get me to where I need to go. And to have a real quantum leap, I have to go all in. I have to feel into the heart space of what feels alive and true. And I need to release the old me, the identity that I've been grasping onto. Now, let me explain something that finally made all of this make sense to me. Your ego is like an overworked security guard at the front door of your life. He is exhausted, he's jumpy, and he's been on high alert for years, genuinely believing he is protecting you. So the second you try to grow or change or step into something unfamiliar, he panics. He throws every alarm he has at you. That anxiety that comes creeping in, that's him pressing the red button. When you get a tight chest, that is the security guard blocking the door, telling you, nope, we've been here before, not today. Your anger, your spirals, your self-sabotage, that's him doing his job way too intensely. He is not trying to ruin anything. He is just trying to keep you in the familiar, because the familiar feels safe, even when it's hurting you. But here's the shift that changed everything for me. You're not the security guard. You are the owner. You're the one with the keys. You're the one with the vision. And you're the one who knows where you're going. You don't have to fight him. You don't need to turn the alarms off. And you don't need to change how you feel. Stay grounded and let the sirens blare. Even if your legs are shaky, and even if your voice trembles, and even if that old part of you is trying to turn you around, you walk through anyway. The more you do it, the easier it gets. And every time you walk through that doorway, your old identity gets weaker and your new one is getting stronger. So here is my first step today. When my chest starts to tighten, when my mind starts to spiral, when self-sabotage kicks in, I am going to pause. Take a deep breath and ask myself, what is actually happening here? Not the story, not the fear, just the truth. The same goes for you. When you start to feel that pressure, the tension, the anxiety, the self-sabotage, the ideas that you're not good enough, you don't have to fix yourself. You do not need to change your thoughts. You just need to take one conscious breath and pause and choose, even though that security guard is going haywire for your life, setting the alarms, you need to choose that you want to walk through the door anyway, regardless of what it tells you. And this is how I become the observer. Instead of getting swallowed by the moment,